G'day, it's Fish the Beach Bum Investor. Today I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to trade in Ethereum. So the first thing you're going to need is some Ether. Now I've done that by grabbing it on Coinbase. As you can see there, I've got a little bit left. I transferred most of it before the video. So $4.34 there. So I'm just going to select that Ether wallet, and there's a little airplane, paper plane looking thing in the top right hand corner. I'm just going to click on that and select $4 to send. So you can just, you can see there I'm just selecting $4. Now to send that, hit send. And when you get to this address page, you can actually just hit the little QR code icon on the right hand side there. So when we click that, it's actually going to allow us to scan the QR code. Now that's step one, getting your Ether and getting it ready to put into the exchange. Now for today's tutorial, we're going to use Binance. The reason I'm using Binance is two reasons. One, it allows Ether trades, which is really cool. It's a difference to the Bitcoin trades, which I find really cool. And second of all, the fees are very, very low. Now, I'm just going to go over to Binance now and show you how to set that up. But if you do hold the Binance coin, you actually pay only 0.05% on your exchanges, which is very, very reasonable. So the first thing we're going to need to do is pop that Ethereum that we've purchased into the Binance exchange. So to do that, we go to funds and we go to deposit and withdrawals. Obviously, you're going to have to sign up your account first at Binance. And if you haven't got one signed up, there is a link in this description, which will allow you to sign up for the Binance exchange. I will get commission off that, so please use that link. It doesn't cost you anything to do so, so please do it if you're not referring through a friend or something like that. So we go to deposits and withdrawals over on the funds section here. Click on that. And that's going to take us through to our wallets. Now you can see here, I've already got the Ethereum with some preloaded, but if you didn't have any loaded in, you want to make the Ether trades, you just click on deposit here in the Ethereum section. So it's very important to make sure you have got the Ethereum wallet. If you send Ether to a Neo address or a Litecoin address, for example, it will be lost. So the next thing you want to do is, if you're transferring your Ether off the laptop or off the computer that you're using, you can just copy the address and paste that into the send section. But as we know, I'm using the QR code. So we want to bring up a QR code for this Ether address. And now I can scan that with my phone and send the Ether in to the exchange, ready to make my trades. Now today, we're going to have a look at OmiseGo. The reason I'm having a look at OmiseGo is because I think it's pretty cheap at the moment, at around the $7 mark. Historically, it has been over $10, so I think it's pretty good buying. Now, as I said, I have already transferred some Ether in here to show you how to make that exchange. Now that that's gone through, we just have to wait for that to clear. Once that's cleared, which doesn't take long with Ether and Litecoin. That's the good thing about exchanging in those two currencies, or trading in those two currencies. But we can just go through to the exchange now. So it's just up here on the left. We go to exchange. I like to use the basic exchange. Now what we want to do is have a look at the coin that we're actually after. So we can do that in two ways. We can either search through this field here, which is in alphabetical order, or we can simply type OMG, because we're going after OmiseGo today. And that brings us to the Binance OmiseGo exchange, the Ethereum to OmiseGo exchange. So the next thing we want to do is actually calculate what the correct price of the trade is at the current market value. So the first thing we're going to need is a calculator. Just going to grab that. Always need a calculator for these things, unless you're very, very good at mental arithmetic. Now, the next thing we want to do is actually look at the two coins that we're looking to exchange. In this case, we're looking at Ethereum and OmiseGo. So we go to coinmarketcap.com. We do a quick update to make sure we've got the current prices. Now, this is the critical part. What you need to do is find the price of the coin that you're looking to buy. So in this case, it's OmiseGo, and it's at $7.03. So we type that into the calculator first, $7.03. Now we hit divide, and we actually divide that by the price, the current price of Ethereum. Now Ethereum's currently at $307.59, 307.59. So we've just divided the coin we're after by the coin we're buying it with, and it gives us a result of 0.022855. So that's an important figure. We want to try and buy it cheaper than that if we can. Now you can see here on the Binance exchange at the moment, I'll bring up the calculator again so you can keep it relative. It's actually trading a little higher than that. So on the Binance exchange, it is trading above market value at the moment, with the highest bid being actually above the current market value, according to CoinMarketCap, and also the lowest ask being well above that at 22,989. So what we want to do is really try and get it cheaper than market value. So we're going to look for a point of support, what we call support. So a big buy order that's a little under 22,855. So we're going to go down here and have a look. 22. Now you can see here, this one here, there's a 500 OMG buy order at 22,701. That looks like a good one for us to try and beat. We want to grab it just before this big whale who's getting 500 of them. So I'm going to click on that, and that's actually going to populate the field for me over here in the price. And I want to beat him by one point. So I'm just going to change the 1 to a 2. And you can see there my market price is now 0.022702. And if we bring up our calculator, yeah, that's a little bit less than this current market price. So we're getting a good buy at that price. Now, the next thing we want to do is decide how much OMG we want to buy. You can just click in here and it will tell you the max that you're allowed to buy. On this case, I'm just going to do 1, because what I'd like to do is split my buy orders and set it a little bit lower as well, and maybe a third buy order even lower for the jackpot buy, just in case it really does dip hard. So what I'm going to do now is complete this first buy order at 22,702, just beating this whale at 22,701 for 1 OMG. I'm going to hit the buy button, and it says succeed. And you can see here it's actually come up into the market now. So it's advertising the buy price for me of 22,702. That's what I'm prepared to buy 1 OMG at. And that is how you do trading with Ethereum on the Binance exchange. As I said, the Binance exchange is really good if you're holding those BNB coins. You're only paying 0.05%. I do like the exchange, very community focused. One criticism I do have is, oops, sorry, no PIVX yet. But I'm assuming that's going to be coming soon, right, Binance devs? Yes, it is. Let's hope so. And if you do want to know how to do and get ready for the PIVX exchange when Binance does add it to their exchange, hopefully soon, all you'd have to do is make PIVX your figure that you're looking for. So you just take the approximate figure of right now of around $3 and you divide that by the price of the current price of Ethereum at about 307. Pretty easy to do on the calculator, and that'll give you current market value. So trading in Ethereum, nice and easy when you know how to do the calculations. I think OMG is great buying today. That's why I've popped it in there. Please make your own decisions when investing in the crypto economy, and stay tuned for a how to trade in Litecoin video. Thanks a lot, frothers. Take it easy. Fish out.